Trying to play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free.
Come on, man. It's time.
From just east of the Mississippi River, EA Sports welcomes you to the home of the Blues, Memphis, Tennessee.
Should have played my CPU game. I'll be undefeated. Should have been locked in.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out.
Make his ass
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio
61
State.
down.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. When you look at this defense, they enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good. Pretty darn cohesive to me.
Good hands.
He is caught, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Here's Daniels.
He's slow ass. You let him stay over 3.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape,
preach.
Or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said.
Come on, son.
Will be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Should have been better than that. We should have threw a better ball than
the 45-yard line.
He was beat. Nigga ran into his own people. He was beat.
And they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the
better
offensive
ball
guys
than that,
excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
This was a caught
It's Romeo Dobbs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's Williams. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards that time for number 14. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Beautiful. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing is Williams.
You're right there, Shear.
By Hockenson, the tight end. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This from 32 yards away. The kick by McManus is good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
Come on, O.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
To the air goes Daniels. Open man is Duvernay. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
To throw is Daniels. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. When you look at this defense, against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Daniels looking to throw.
Oh, come on. Why'd you slow down?
Struggles continue. Here's another one.
Why'd you slow down?
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Like no doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
Nice.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
2 fucking picks.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams.
Oh, my God. He threw it right past all of us.
St. Brown.
It ain't let me fucking pick it.
Now on the year. And the the Steamers' decision to go for it pays
He threw
off
it
with
into
6
traffic.
points. McManus's point after is good.
He threw that shit
And the lead
into
grows
traffic.
to
It ain't let me
10-0.
pick it.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Should have been a fucking pick.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Now Daniels. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Moore, the man in motion. A shotgun handoff here to Irving.
75, you big head bitch.
Managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's 2nd and 8. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back to throw. Daniels. Flushed out right.
Bro, what are you doing?
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
We're getting hit right away.
Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Buddy came through right through the middle.
Moore, the man in motion. Off the play fake. Daniels.
Bro, where are you going? You were supposed to run across.
Open, but he missed him, and it's
Why the fuck you keep running up?
He shook his head right.
Oh my God. Not doing what the fuck you're supposed to do.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open.
It was wide open. That area was wide open.
And his kick is absolutely
do what the fuck you're
perfect.
supposed to.
And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
There it is.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
There it is.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take your ass out.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Williams from the gun on 3rd down.
That should have been a pick.
Incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw.
What are we doing? How we let him slide through there?
That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go.
We fucking just opened up right
game.
there. What the fuck? Somebody wasn't in their zone.
To the air once more. Williams.
Yeah, that's right. Come down.
A bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. That'll bring up 2nd down. To the air, Williams. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Williams.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Trips.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Williams going to look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Knocking that shit out.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Knocking that shit out.
So they converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
This is where we should take a shot, huh?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
What a fucking ball.
Throws right side, and that's complete.
He didn't get in?
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's good for 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Oh, let me see the pylon. He hit the pylon. We can't challenge that. He hit the pylon, ref. He hit the pylon with his knee.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Get this bot
and the
out of
Ravens
here.
will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now Ryland for the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. To throw, Williams.
Give me that shit.
Oh, and his early struggles continue.
Give me
Here's
that
another
shit.
one intercepted. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Go ahead, Kelsey.
So the ball down
Go
to the
ahead,
16
Kelsey. Bop
here
the
for
shit out of
1st and 10.
Bop the shit out of him.
Throwing to start the drive.
Bop the shit out of him. Bop the shit out of him.
For a Ravens touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Ryland on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score. Ravens 24, Steamers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down to 28.
Gotta hurt him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in
33.
this situation if they decide to take a shot.
33.
He's going to be out of bounds
You got
all
beat.
the way down inside the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Oh, you want to come back? I'm going to fly to it. I don't care if you throw it underneath.
Looking to throw. Williams. Toward the back
That's
corner
1
of the
foot.
end zone, but he could not get the feet.
Nah, that's 1 foot. You can't challenge that.
This will wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by McManus is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lane. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the gun, here's Williams. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers.
Crack his ass.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Sir.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw?
Come on,
Pretty
33.
nice.
What the
He's
fuck?
got a man. Complete. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steamers have got it back to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Williams going to throw for it.
Yep.
And it'll be Intercepted.
Take the 2.
Picked up by
Take the 2.
Jamie and Sherwood.
Take the 2.
It's interesting that when it
Push
comes
that
to
shit back.
two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to
Oh
a
my
one-score
God, that's not a
game.
pass interference.
Because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you
That's
need
not a
to
pass interference.
slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
That absolutely is a pass
Third quarter
interference.
of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Moore, the man in motion. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Duvernay in motion. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A run up the middle with Irving. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. Powering forward, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Duvernay in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
Them motherfuckers, we had them too.
This time as they're going to stop
They just needed to
around
push.
the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
We just needed
Third
to
quarter
push.
on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Over the
Come on, buddy.
How
was it
that's complete? And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Irving. is not
shit,
going
he's
to get
spinning.
in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get
we
off
put up
another
24
play
in a quarter.
as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Irving, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Bucky Irving punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, I got your ass, huh?
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
You dove over his back.
The 25, and they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
I just wanted you to try to swap the ball out, not fucking doing that.
51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Williams.
Oh my God, why did do that? Why did switch stick me, bro? I did not even switch stick. I pressed the stick in.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the
I pressed the
Steamers
stick
have
in,
made
that's
a
not switch
one-score
stick.
game again here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good.
That shit fucking switch me, stick me to the safety. I'm over here running away. I'm over here trying to take my line. Stupid shit, bro. Stupid shit.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than
79. You gonna go block somebody, or you just gonna keep running?
Does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. To the air goes Daniels.
Oh, my God. It hit you in the hands, buddy.
And that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try.
You got to pull that one in.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
To throw is Daniels.
Bro, he ran that shit for him.
That will be incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And here's
he ran that shit for him.
This lead, they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing now is Daniels.
Oh, my God.
As he throws, and this
Preach.
is going to be incomplete.
Preach.
The Ravens go for it, but come up
It was
empty.
good, Duck. It was
And the
good.
ball
Nike.
will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Man, what the fuck was that?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Not flat, not fucking there.
Out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
So annoying.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left.
Get the fuck out
Going
of
back
here.
to the same well, it's Hawkinson again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Get the
Brandon's
fuck out of
okay
here.
what they're
They
doing
won't do
right
that.
now, still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He'll look to throw.
Bro.
And this is caught.
Bro, you're supposed to be there.
And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So the second half comeback is now complete. They have battled from behind, taking the lead, and CD now, they just need their defense to stand up here and secure the victory.
Dumbed out.
Remember, they were
Safety
trailing
dumbed
by
out.
double digits, fought their way back into this one, Now we find out the true
Safety,
definition of the
dumb
team,
guy.
don't we? Because one side of the ball just did its job. Now it's time for the other one to take over. Don't let them drive downfield and get the deciding score in what time remains.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground.
Come on, guys.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here comes 2nd down. He's back to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
That's right, Trent.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Huge play there. Now, do you use that timeout or try to hustle it up?
They'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
I don't know why I called the timeout. I thought I had 2 timeouts. And he had 1.
Now 1st and goal.
Real time. We got this.
Now Daniels sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Well, that clock had run awfully low. Now obviously no hesitation. Bring out the field goal unit. Try to win it.
And no one happier about that clock stopping than the field goal unit. Now they can take their time, get set, and try and execute what they need for the game-winning field goal.
So it all rides now on the foot of the kicker, Chad Ryland. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up.
We should have
empty.
did better than that. We threw 2 picks back to back.
Game is over.
Driving the field in the beginning.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
Low-key could
So
have
for
ran
Baltimore, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Memphis, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
And I have Metco. If I would have had Metco, I would have killed him with my
our
speed
entire crew
too.
here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everyone.